Hello friends, I am Mohammad Adim. Welcome to WebTuts tutorial. Now today we are going to make a tutorial regarding dependent dropdown with the help of PHP, Ajax and jQuery. Now you can see the demo of this project. Like when we select any state like Uttar Pradesh, then city automatically fetched under the state of Uttar Pradesh. Like you can see Agra, Kanpur, Banaras, Lucknow, and if we choose Haryana, then automatically city has changed and city displayed under the Haryana state, right? In the same way, if we doesn't select anything, select state, there is nothing to display under the city. Okay, so before we start this tutorial, I want to show my database. Like this is my database of a demo, and there is two tables. First one is state. There is state id and sorry, only id and state name. And under the city table you can find id, name as well as state id. State id belongs to particular state. This city is belongs to particular state. It's represent is through state id. Okay, now we I would like to move my code. So here is my code under the drop down. Yes, a drop down project. So now I delete my all files. Okay, now let's make a new file, index.php. Okay, right. So I think there is no need of PHP right now. So we start the HTML tag, HTML head, title, populated, dependent drop down. In PHP. Just open the body tag and close. Under the body, and we will make two drop downs. So first we make a div class wrapper, and under this class we make another class, another div. That div class name is whatever you want. I am giving to row. We will stylish it later. Right now I am giving only the name. Okay, label is state, line break, and give display the drop down here. Select name, state id, state. Now give some option value for the testing purpose. Later we will do it dynamically. Uttar Pradesh, no, Same row we will copy and paste for the city purpose. City, change the name here also. Select name is city and ID is also a city. Select city. Lucknow. Select state. Okay, now let's check it on browser. Yeah, that is the state, that's the city, right? So we will do some style of this drop downs. So under the head tag we open style. First we need to declare body tag, width 50%, margin 100, auto, wrapper. Wrapper is a class, not a ID. So wrapper, border 2 pixels, solid, color, background color, CCFF edit, margin, whatever color you want you can give. I'm giving this, and 0 pixel, margin top 2 pixel, and light left 0 pixel, and padding, mm, padding should be around 40 pixel would be better. And yeah, I think it's enough. Now we also need to make some style of row, class row. So dot row, padding, bottom should be 25 pixel. Okay, now let's check it, refresh it. Yeah, it's look better, but drop down is not looking good, so we will style drop down also. So drop down class should be declare. So we need to declare a class for that. That name is Dropbox. Okay, and do style something, padding 10 pixel, border BG BD 1 pixel, solid, background color. Now check it. Okay, and I think width should be, and so width, width 50%, 50%, semicolon. Now let's check it. Yeah, it's look good. um, we, we can also use border radius for corners. um, border border radius 4 pixel would be enough, I think. Now let's check it. Yeah, it's cool. Border radius 4 pixel is enough. So this class should be implemented to second drop down also. Now check it. Yeah, that is the state and that is city, right? Now we need to do some uh, dynamic code. So before we proceed, we need to uh, work on this drop down. So when person select this drop down, automatically value fetched in city drop down. So we need to action on this button on this drop down. So we need to call a function on change start value. Yes, state value, whatever you need, you want, you can give the function name state value. So state value this dot value, whatever value selected, it should be called in state value. Now we need to declare here uh, as a function. So we need to call a script, close the script. Here we need to make a function, name is state value, it has value, so val we have right. Now we need to work on some ajax. So $.ajax we need to call, and under this we need to pass some parameters. Type is equal to post, and URL city.php. This file is still not created, but we will later we will create it. So now just given the name data data state id. We need to copy here state id is equal to plus val comma success colon function $data. We fill under this value, so give the id, that is the id city. So dollar hash, by the hash we call this id dot html data fill data semicolon should be there. My script close. before we move further, we need to call jquery also. So here I have already copy this URL, so paste here. Okay, now we need to just create a city.php file. So we will fetch the result over there. So before we make city.php, we need to define some do some configuration and communicate with the database. So let's we create a database file. So just we need to make a new file. Whatever name you want, you can give. I'm giving dbconfig.php. Okay, now under this we make a just class for better understanding. We need just create a class for the name of db, and dbcon or db, whatever you can give the name. I'm giving the name dbcon. Under this we need to declare some variables. Private $host is equal to localhost. User password, database name is demo. Now we just create another variable like name is $con. Con means connection. Okay, under this class we need to create a function constructor. So we just declare the constructor $this con is equal to $this. We are just going to call a connection function, which I haven't create it right now, but just now I'm going to create this function also. So just make it function connection $con is equal to mysql underscore connect $this host this user password and database, and there is no need to give the port or socket. Now semicolon. Now return the connection, return $con. semicolon. Okay, so now we create make the connection, and I think that is enough to for the connection. And now we need to work on city.php. So we need to make another file, city.php. So I'm creating this one, city.php. So we just call the connection file require once, and name is db config.php. Okay, so under this db is equal to, we make a new object of particular my this class. So class name is dbcon. So here we need to make an object through new dbcon node. We had made db object. No, we are using the if condition, if not empty, dollar underscore post state id, because here we are selecting the state id. That is the state id that would be. So here is the state id. Now we need to copy just here. There's a city state id, dollar query is equal to select a from strict from where, from city, sorry, from city where the state id is equal to dollar underscore post state id dot semicolon dollar result is equal to dollar db. Now we pass this query to a function. So whatever name you would like to give, so I am giving the name fetch data. We will make this function later and pass the query here, semicolon. So I think we just need to make this function. So this function should be make in db config.php. So fetch data copy, and here we declare the function fetch data. We have a parameter query. So now dollar data is equal to mysql I underscore query, pass the connection on comma query semicolon. We need to start a loop, so while $row is equal to mysql I underscore fetch a sock $data. So result should be in array, so we store it this so result array $row. If not empty, result. If result is not empty, then just we need to return $result semicolon. That's it. Okay, so here we fetch the data. Now we close PHP and option and give option value select city, option close. Now start PHP again, give for each value. For each we have get the result value in results, so for each $result as result or city, whatever name you want you can give. Option value, where dynamically we are getting the values. Echo $city, what the city ID, city ID, only ID, close PHP and echo $city name, because here's the name only, name, and close the option, braces close PHP. Now we have approx done the work. Now we need to go our home page and do some work on home page. So here we are getting the values, we need to get the values dynamically, so state option value state, and here we need to call dynamically we need to call values dynamically, so PHP for each dollar result dollar results as state. Option value option value echo state state yes, we have id also here, so state id php echo dollar state name state underscore name semicolon and close the option. Now close the braces also. Okay, now just write select state, select city. So select state, there is nothing, so check this. So actually we didn't get any value in result variable, so we need to just do some code for the result. So at the top of this page I'm making a query. So require ones dbconfig config.php and make an object of my dbcon class. Just check it, that's the name. What is the name? dbcon, right? dbcon class, and then we just start a query. Query is equal to select asterisk from table name is state and semicolon, later dollar results is equal to dollar $db, and we need to call same function fetch data. Through this we can get the result db fetch data and pass the query semicolon. Now let's check it. The problem SQLi, that is the main mistake I have written. mysql I underscore fetch a sock. Now we need to test it again. Yeah, we have dynamically states values but didn't in city. So we need to just put an index.php, and here we need to get city name dynamically also. So just we remove this line. Okay, now it should be automatically filled. Not actual, there is something problem. So we just debug my code and check what's the problem. Data is not defined, line number 39. Okay, data is not defined, line number 39. Okay, state id value function. Okay, now there is no need to dollar sign in jQuery. So success function data, and data would be returned to city id, that one. So now let's check it. I hope error has been removed. Yeah, sure, error has been removed. Now we select Uttar Pradesh, then city of Uttar Pradesh displayed, and when we select Rajasthan, then Rajasthan city populated under the city drop down. Same here further. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial and learned something. Thanks for the watching. Now we will meet in next tutorial. Bye bye, take care.